Anime characters and whether or not they can bypass Gojo's affinity. Okay. Son Goku can't. Wow. Saitama can. Okay. Simon can't? Okay. Wow. Asta can. Okay. Ichigo can't? Okay. Reinhardt can? Yup. Naruto can't? Really? Luffy can? Okay. Giorno can't either? Wow. And Psyche K can't either. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna name some abilities that they have, and pretty much with those abilities, they can bypass affinity easily. Well, for starters, Psychic K has reality warping powers, so he can obviously use that to defeat Gojo and bypass affinity. And with teleportation, telekinesis, and mind control, which mind control, he can pretty much just control Gojo into doing, into having him, well, turn off infinity and, leave or something. Pretty much with Psychic K, he don't even got to move. He can stay completely still where he's at and let his mind powers do most of the work. He also has astral projection, which pretty much using his spirit and consciousness, he can break Gojo pretty much into pieces just by using his spirit or his consciousness. Yeah, so pretty much up here or in here in his chest. So yeah, literally just his mind powers and that's it. It's off. Well, Giorno, he obviously can. I mean, he has reality bending powers. He has Return to Zero, which pretty much reverses Gojo's actions into him activating Infinity and pretty much resets Infinity, into not working anymore. Pretty much using that, you can pretty much mess up with time and stuff. And with Return to Zero, pretty much going back into square one. And so yeah, pretty much messing up with space and time and having Gojo, going back into base and not activating Infinity. So that and his speed and power and hacks is definitely superior than Gojo's, as proven by his stand, the Gold Requiem. Well, the two seeking orbs actually can bypass it because it's a nullifying technique that involves space and time, and it warps through it too. And using one of the true seeking orbs, it can pretty much, it's just like the Infinity Spear of Heaven that Toji used to bypass Gojo's Infinity. It's like that, but the orbs are like 100 times more stronger than that sword. That and the fact that Naruto is way more faster, has better hacks and strength than Gojo. And using his speed and the true seeking orbs and the power of the Sage of the Six Paths, he would easily break through it as he showed better feats with the form and with the orbs. And the orbs being like the main factor which can nullify his technique. Preventing it from like not using it or something, or like breaking through it. Well, Ichigo, he has spatial distortion, which pretty much warps space in itself, and Infinity is space, but spatial distortion is 100 times more stronger than Infinity, which would easily bypass it. And with the speed and power that Ichigo has, like by far better than Gojo, he got attacks like Shumpo and Blanco, which pretty much like Soul Crush, which pretty much attacks his soul directly, but using his speed to help him out against Gojo, he would easily use those techniques and, attack Gojo's soul and stuff. And crazy that he said no on Simon, when Simon with this drill power can literally drill through an infinite number of universes and dimensions just by using it, which also breaks through space and time, which would obviously bypass Infinity. And using the spiral power, he would easily be able to, defy the established rules of space, time, and dimensions. And with that, and Infinity being part of space, being space and time itself, he will easily break right through it just by using the spiral power. And also using the spiral power makes him break through reality or warp right through it just by using it. So, and also his fight with Anti-Spiral pretty much 100% proves that he will easily bypass Infinity like nothing. And with Goku, it's quite obvious. With the universe scream that he can do, scream as loud as he can, break right through it. I mean, it's shown in the Buu Saga like how Gotenks did it as a Super Saiyan 3. Broke through a hole in dimension, and with that, Gotenks and Piccolo were able to go back into the real world just by Gotenks screaming. And Goku currently is obviously 100% stronger than Gotenks, and will easily do the same thing. That and his fight shown with Hit, which Hit himself messes up with time, space and time. And Goku was able to break right through it just by powering up and, using his high battle IQ that Goku has. Also can use his ki to pretty much charge up his ki to like a maximum, and with his ki overpowering the Infinity, can break right through it. Literally, Goku could just use his ki. He could just charge up all the way if he wanted to, and Infinity will break because of how much stronger Goku is. I mean, he's stronger than the freaking universe. He also got Interest Mission, which pretty much, warps through space and time itself. And that and the fact that Goku is like 100 times more faster and stronger than Gojo. So Goku would just appear right in front of Gojo if he wanted to, just by Interest Missioning. I mean, he perfected the form, so he would easily do it. Heck, he could even use a powerful Kamehameha that would literally shake the whole universe and, use it against Gojo. Because with this Kamehameha, it would literally shake the whole universe. It shook the whole demon world in Daima. So yeah, overall, all these characters will easily bypass Infinity since all of them have pretty much reality warping powers and techniques, and their abilities and their feats shown in their own animes 100% proves that they would easily bypass Gojo's Infinity.